The question nobody asks. Ask anyone who the strongest Pandava was, and they'll say Arjuna, the greatest archer alive. But there was a day when Arjuna's arrows meant nothing. A day when all his power couldn't save his own brothers' lives. Only one man could, and he never lifted a weapon. Two fathers, two powers. Arjuna was son of Indra, king of the gods of war and thunder, born for the battlefield. Yudhishthira was son of Yama, the god of Dharma and death itself, born to carry the weight of righteousness. One inherited strength, the other inherited truth. The epic would eventually prove which one mattered more. The Yaksha's lake. During their exile, thirst drove the Pandava brothers one by one to a forest lake guarded by a Yaksha, who demanded each answer his questions before drinking. Bhima ignored him. Arjuna ignored him. Nakula and Sahadeva ignored him. Each fell into a deep, lifeless sleep beside the water. The greatest warriors of the age stopped cold by a question they refused to answer. The one who answered. When Yudhishthira arrived and found his brothers lying still, he did not draw a weapon, because he had none. He sat and he answered. Every riddle, every impossible question about life, death, and Dharma. And when he answered the final one, what is the greatest wonder in the world? With the truth that every living being watches others die, yet believes they themselves are immortal, the Yaksha revealed himself as Yama, Yudhishthira's own father. All four brothers rose, breathing again. Arjuna's arrows could not save his own brothers that day. Yudhishthira's wisdom brought back four. The walk before war. Before Kurukshetra began, Yudhishthira walked, unarmed, across the battlefield, straight toward the enemy commanders. Bhishma, Drona, his own elders, standing on the wrong side. He touched their feet and asked their blessing to fight them. No soldier does this. But because of it, Bhishma later told him exactly how he could be defeated. That single walk shaped the outcome of the entire war more than any single arrow Arjuna ever fired. The one lie. Yudhishthira was known across every kingdom for one thing. He had never told a lie. Not once, not ever. So when Krishna needed to break Drona, the one man on earth Drona would believe unconditionally was Yudhishthira. He spoke the words, Ashwatthama is dead. True, of an elephant with the same name. Then let the second half of the sentence fall to a whisper. Drona heard only what he needed to hear, from the one voice he trusted completely, and dropped his weapons in grief. He fell moments later. One sentence from the most honest man alive did what an entire army of arrows could not. The walk to heaven. Years after the war, Yudhishthira climbed the Himalayas toward heaven with his brothers and a stray dog who had followed them the entire way. One by one, his brothers fell on the path. Only Yudhishthira reached the gates. And when the gods told him the dog could not enter heaven, he refused to go in without it, even at the threshold of paradise. That dog was Dharma itself, his father, testing him one final time. Because he would not abandon it, Yudhishthira became the only Pandava to enter heaven in his own body without dying first. Who was really stronger? Arjuna carried a bow the gods themselves feared. Yudhishthira carried nothing but his word, and it outlasted every weapon in the war. Maybe the strongest man isn't the one who never falls in battle. Maybe it's the one who never falls from truth. If this changed how you see the Mahabharata, subscribe. There are stories like this waiting every week. Support Krishna wisdom.